my last retreat with President Joko was more than 2 years ago in 2019. Today we met, discussed bilateral issues, but most importantly we signed 3 agreements which we've been working on for some time now, and which deal with issues which go back for many years, in some cases decades. Talking about the extradition treaty, talking about the defense cooperation agreement, talking about the FIR arrangements, as well as an exchange of letters to commit that these 3 agreements will be brought into effect simultaneously. These are issues which are important to the 2 countries. There have been significant items on the agenda which we have discussed for quite a long time. In 2007, we actually reached agreement on 2 of them, which was the DCA and the extradition treaty. But after that, it was not able to be ratified and implemented. So today, we have committed them again, some minor adjustments to the extradition treaty. And we will now go through to ratify and implement the agreements, which provide a long-term resolution of issues which are important to both countries and which, if they are not properly resolved, can cause a lot of trouble to our relationship. But if they are settled properly and we have a clear understanding on them, then you can go forward and do a lot more cooperation across the board. The Defense Cooperation Agreement has to do mainly with SAF training. The extradition treaty has to do with legal cooperation. And the FIR agreement has to do with a realignment of the FIR boundaries, but also an assurance, a delegation of air services management responsibilities from Indonesia to Singapore, which means done by Changi, which assures the ability of Changi to operate, to maintain safe aviation, civil aviation, and also to be able to grow and develop over the long term. So these are 3 separate items. They're important to both sides, and I'm very happy that we have reached a resolution today. First, the FIR agreement is a long-term agreement. It's for 25 years, and it does 2 things. One, it realigns the FIR boundaries to be generally in accordance with Indonesia's territorial boundaries. But secondly, it makes sure that Changi is able to operate efficiently, safely, and fully, and provide air traffic control services in order to function as an important international airport, and to be able to grow in the long term as an international airport. So it's a carefully negotiated and balanced set of agreements, and I think both sides' important interests and concerns have been met.